Alright, so first up we got Cecil Dogan. We don't see too much of Cecil from Sea Monster's perspective. This will go for an hour, no portals. They need to play aggro, 3 major bonuses. Cecil hits 2 stacks of Sea Monster, but fails on the second one. Next up, we got Nathaniel in the second seat. We have no idea where Nathaniel has added to, nor where he's taking a card on. Talical in the third seat. We see 3 Talical positions. He adds everything he's got to one of them. Looks like he's going to start working on the fishing district. And we see him make a fortify. Fourth seat is Grogu. We only see 1 Grogu position. Actually, you guys don't see it. Hang on. I will show you where the Grogu position is right quick. You see it all the way on the left side. That's the only Grogu position that Carson can see. There you go. Don't say I never did anything for you. Didn't add anything over there. We do see him poke his head out into Fish Market for a card. All right, in the 5th seat, we got Riedel. Better off waiting for a feed than running it first. I'm going to win by killing into the 70. AK, if 1 kill is even enough to run it, you probably need at least 2. Looks like Sea Monster is going to start working on General District. He's going in the last seat for this game. Asking Yellow to move. And rolls out his 1. Rolls Cecil. Looks like he's going to stop there. Doesn't see a need to roll the 3v1. I'm going to fortify over to finish the take, leaving a 2 up top. Meanwhile, Cecil's going to finish the take of his bonus. All right, so let's take a look at the bonuses on the Rivertown Advanced map. You got a bunch of +2s up in the top left. You got Court District, which Cecil just took. You got North Watch, and you got Mayor's District. Then you got a few +3s. You got the Western Ruins all the way on the west side, which is kind of cut off by the stinger there. Then you got West Roads. Then you got the bridge right in the middle of the board. Then you got East Roads. And then all the way on the right-hand side of the board, you got Clerical Quarter is your last +3. As for your +4s, there's a couple of those. You got Merchant District on the bottom right of the left side of the board, and then you got the Slums on the bottom right of the right side of the board. And then you got 2 +5s. You got Fishing District, which Talical just took, and General District, which Sea Monster is working on. Probably ends in a feed. Highly doubt anyone runs it first try. I'd like to be proven wrong, though. We will certainly find out. No portals kind of screws it all up. Yeah, without portals, there's not going to be any new pathways. That'll just randomly open. So we'll see how the players adapt to that. Perfect dice for Sea Monster. Looks like he wants to grab the East Road. So Cecil I believe he was able to hold his +2. See Tackle saying, oops, doesn't seem to be interested in Nathaniel taking the player before it. Oh, looks like Nathaniel is going to go down. How is he playing this without the gen indicator? Yeah, it makes it a little rough to confirm who's got what. I noticed you're hosting in group 4 where I'm playing at. He's playing with a handicap. You better sing the song. Sure, man. Just that good of a player, right? Yes, I will sing as soon as I watched the clip back. It all came flooding back to me. So, um, I did I might have slightly tweaked it just because I don't know. I don't know if I used the best wording the first time around, but it was still fun. Get Mike with plot armor, yeah. Well, if it ends up working on you too, then Mitch or Crackle or somebody's gonna have to step in and be like, okay, well, enough of this. This is clearly upsetting, fair play and stuff like that. Carson wants to maintain a position on the left side of the board. I know, right? Yeah. Ooh. We see a couple Riedel positions. Is Riedel holding both of those? Does he hold Mayor's District as well as Bridge? If so, then he's also on +5, joining Talical and Sea Monster in that exclusive club. But we would need to see Sea Monster check the logs, since we don't know what the troop gen is. Nathaniel appears to own the Merchant District, right? I think the +4 Merchant District, yeah. It looks like Nathaniel has Merchant District. He takes a card somewhere in the fog. Talical, we know, has Fishing District. And we know... So where is Grogu, and does Cecil have anything more than Court District, I think is the left one. So it's possible that Grogu is in the bottom right bonus. 10 troops total. Holy smokes. So what is Grogu holding? He's got to be holding Slums and Northwatch, right? Because he can't be holding anything else. Yeah, that would put him on +6. And with that many territories, he's probably on 12. So yeah. Which means Cecil is only on a +2. Cecil's going to quickly turn into the fish this game if all the other bonuses are taken. Which Clerical Quarter is not taken and Western Ruins is not taken. So every +3, the only +3 that's taken right now is the Bridge. Is there bigger bonuses than Group 1 took? Yeah. Yeah, Sea Monster and Talical working out the +5 deal was good for them. And I think Riedel noticing that figured that he also needed to be on +5. So that should upset the balance of this game. It may not tilt it in favor of one player, but it's certainly tilting it out of Cecil's favor. Going first and being on the lowest troop generation means that Cecil's almost certainly going to be the first player to die. And it looks like the tiers may have something to do with that, or the tiers have something to do with the fact that can he not take a card that turn? Or did he have to hit something bigger than what he wanted? He may have been soft blocked somewhere in the fog, but did get a card anyway. Cecil needs to hope Sea Monster goes for someone else and feeds a 70% run if he wants to have any chance in this game. Yeah. Very uphill battle for Cecil. If he somehow wins, he should get double points. Anyway, I'm kidding, but yeah, if I had to bet, I would say that Cecil's going to be the first to die. It's just going to be a matter of who can kill him. Okay. Baby girl started to wake up and then she went back to sleep. I'm I'm a little bit annoyed. I just got scheduled for another meeting that starts in 5 minutes. That's what really frustrates me. Like invite me to a meeting, sure, but don't give me like no advance notice. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, everyone wants to hear me talk apparently. I'm hoping I don't have to talk at this one. I'll just need to make sure that I'm muting the right things when I do need to talk. Last thing I need to do is unmute in my meeting and then say risk stuff. Tell them to frick off. See, I would if Mitch paid me more than my job pays me, then maybe. But since it's near zero, that's probably not gonna happen. But the other thing is, I do this for fun, so. I mean, I also technically work for fun because it's fun to, be able to afford a house and stuff. I do consider that fun. But other than that, if it wasn't for those things, I would tell them to frick off. All right, we see the first few sets come out. Cecil got the 4, Nathaniel with the 6. Money is overrated. Oh man, you heard it here first, folks. Money's overrated, so PRT subscriptions are now free. I'm kidding. That's obviously a joke. Anyway. It is very much worth its value. All right, Talical with the big 8 set. Grogu sets in for 10. Ooh, only on 7 troops. So somebody broke something. Somebody broke his +2 up at the top. Was that Cecil? All right, Riedel coming in with the 12. Have we confirmed that Riedel's holding both the bridge and I believe he is, but I'm not sure if we've confirmed it. And then Carson with the big trade. Going to turn in some dudes since it's not fixed. Talical upset about something. No fortify for Sea Monster. I would think he'd have fortified he should have fortified his +2 that's locked in his district in his bonus somewhere. But Sea Monster lucks out with a set on 3. Cecil in trouble. Still only on 1 +2. Alright, I'm calling into this other thing. I will do what I can to not be muted the entire time, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. I've called into the meeting, so I have other people talking in my head right now. Hopefully it won't be too much of a distraction. Does Cecil miss a set on 4? He does not. He's immediately trading, going to 20. Or for the 20. Alright. Does Nathaniel set for 4? Looks like he feels comfortable enough to go to 5. So, Metallic also going to 5. I think Riedel runs it. Sea Monster is blocking just about all of Riedel's paths. I guess he is getting help from Nathaniel and Talik to block Riedel, but... Ooh. Grogu, feeling a little nervous, sets in for 25. Riedel's also going to go to 5, it looks like, yep. Does Carson feel comfortable going to 5 also? Or does he set now and take 15 less troops for his trade? Looks like he is going to go to 5. Cecil has pretty much no choice but to take a 3rd card and hope for a set. But this turn would be the window to kill him. If any of the 4 players that are currently on 5 are able to kill Cecil this turn, they would be rewarded with his trade. But he might be just big enough and just well-positioned enough to be able to survive and potentially set on 3. So Nathaniel and Talik will both trade. Riedel trades. Nobody thinks they have the Cecil kill. Ooh, Riedel believes he has the Sea Monster kill. He might. So, to stand correctly, Sea Monster was the first to die, not Cecil. GG's to Sea Monster. Well played to Riedel, taking the first bounty this game. Looks like Nathaniel is kill guarding Cecil. Cecil does get to set on 3. So Nathaniel, I think, was hoping that Cecil would not trade there. Nathaniel sets on 3 for the 55. Ooh. Ends up opening up Riedel. Does he go any further? So Cecil and Nathaniel both setting on 3 makes Riedel's set that he's about to do worth 10 troops more. Talcal not interested in having Riedel hold another +5. And now we see Grogu pretty much only in 3 positions, allowing himself to stay broken so that Cecil can hide behind him. Now that Cecil has set, is that still necessary? It probably doesn't matter now, because that is just a +2. And the sets are pretty big, so. He's gonna continue trading. Tactical dabs in response to Grogu's 69 stack. Riedel trades. Does he think he has the run? Looks like he might attempt it. Break Cecil. Ooh, into that territory. Hitting Nathaniel really hard. I'm not sure he hits it. Yep, both of those pathways are blocked. Not good enough dice there. Yep, Riedel falls short. Nathaniel is now down to 2 positions. And it goes to Cecil. Did Cecil pull it out here? Looks like he's going to try it. It's on 40% of the board. How far can that other stack of his go? Doesn't look like it can go quite far enough. So this board is wide open. Nathaniel has a 58 stack. But that probably will not be quite enough to get through Talcal's 66. And he basically needs to exist on 2 sides of the board. Looking around at the damage that was done. Trying to see how open it is. Sees that that is a dead end. And that is also a dead end. So, it goes to Talcal. Does he have a set on 4? does not have a set on 4. Is Rogu going to have a chance here? First Talical may still have a chance even without the set. Runs into Cecil 9. Kill Nathaniel for 2 cards, that would be enough to set him. Let's split the territories. Get some good dice there. Ooh, does not have the Nathaniel kill anymore with that split. He's focused solely on running. The Nathaniel kill might not matter with the way this is going. Looks like he's got it. Yes, sir, he does. GG's to Talical, taking the W in game 2. Successfully running the 70%. Alright. So, this ended up not stalemating. Mostly thanks to Riedel. Alright. Now we're going to move on to game 3. Can one of these other players get on the board this round? Or will Riedel or Talical extend their lead? That's true, Zerky. You did predict that. Bro, I'm in coffee bar. I thought I would run out of time. Alright, so game 3 is a World Domination Progressive game on Ottoman Empire Advanced with no fog, no blizzards, but we do have unstable portals. Placements auto, the bots are automated experts, turn timers on 60 seconds, and alliances are off, with the dice still being balanced splits. As evidenced by multiple